Hi everyone, this is Clark Cosplay with painting shading. This is what I do on a majority of my Altera Blademaster armor. Good example, this guy right here. So you got some nice shading right along the spine of that. So, let's show you how it's done. So first I've got some colors mixed up. I've got white, dark gray, medium gray, light gray, and of course black, which I won't be using on this point. But I had to make those colors out of white, medium gray, and black to have different shades of gray. So I've got, for this job, I got kind of a small brush. We are going to start with a dark gray. We're just going to do a little bit here like that. Now for this, it's important to have the edge in what you're going to start blending to not be just a straight line like that. So we got our dark gray, we're going to rinse off our brush, and then we're going to move to a light gray. And we're going to start right above it. Like that. And then you can either take the same brush, or I'm going to use this brush because it's a bit ratty. And we're going to dab. We're going to dab those two colors just right alongside, right up that point at which those two colors meet. So it looks kind of like that. Looks like crap right now, but bear with me. I'm going to go back to my other brush. We're going to switch to the light gray. So it looks like that. I'm going to go back and dab right in between where those two colors meet. So it looks like that. And then we are going to take white. So it blends into the background altogether. Right there. So take my kind of crappy brush and just do the same thing, blending, just dabbing right alongside where those two colors meet. They kind of look blended right now, so this step requires actually 2 coats. So like a nice fancy cooking show, I've already got one ready to go. So we're going to start the process over again. And we're just going to do the same thing right over those colors. When you dab, it's really important to not have your brush really wet. Try to get it nice and dry. And just kind of lightly dab it. So moving up to light gray. Take my crappy little brush again, make it nice and dry, and dab right along there. If you have your brush pretty wet, this isn't going to work really well. It's pretty much just going to take the paint off that you've already put on there. If you need to, you can just dab that brush right back on the paper towel to kind of get some of that excess paint off. And then from here, take some of that white, add it to the top, like so. That apparently wasn't rinsed well enough. And we're going to dab. If you need to, go back and get some more paint that it needs, some more of that color, and go back over it. So My transition right along these colors seems a bit harsh, so we're going to take some light gray. Just a little dab, rinse that off. Kind of work our way down and back up again. Don't just go right along where the colors meet, just kind of go all over the place. So. That is more or less how you do that. I did this pretty quickly, so it's not the best looking, but basically dabbing. Dabbing is definitely how I do that, and multiple coats. So there you go.